Hello, everybody. This is Miss Lynn, and I am bringing another tablescape to you this evening. So let's get started. But before we do the tablescape, I wanted to show the pillows because I am so enjoying this bench and the things that you can put on and do it on to change out the different themes that you're doing. And I am a little bit hoarse on the horse side tonight, so I hope you can hear me clearly. I said I cannot do tablescapes and not do a tablescape that would display all of my candles or some of the candles that I have. So, and what would Christmas be without burning our beautiful candles? So this tablescape I call Candlelight with the touch of Christmas. And I'm going to show you some things I'm working on for my reindeer in the forest tablescape that I will definitely be doing after this one. But I was just moving around in here and I said, no, let me put together this tablescape with candles because we always use candles. But also when I was doing this, I want to show you this napkin ring that I made today. One of my cones that I'm making, I am making it out of vinyl or the leather look or false leather material. And so I had some scraps and things left over. So I was saying, what can I do with these scraps and how could I do these? I took these scraps and I just cut them around and I'm going to try to get closer because it's the leather look of this that makes it so unique and really nice and the texture of it. So I just put those flowers on here that really I don't think will be used in this time and season, but I just wanted to show you how I made napkin rings out of them. And they are leather. They feel so good. This is the leather touch. And then here is the glass that I did. And I call this glass decor, where you could take any glass and take these rings and put them on them and dress them up. And I just thought that was so cute to do that. So in a few minutes, I'll be right back to show you the candlelight table with a touch of Christmas. Okay, and now that we're back, I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to bring to you Candlelight. This table I call Candlelight with a touch of Christmas. And no, this is not Reindeer in the Forest. Reindeer in the Forest is going to have the Christmas cones, some of which I'm working on myself. And it's going to be really beautiful. And I'm going to be setting that up this weekend and putting all of my stuff on the table so I can film it over the weekend for you. But this is called Candlelight with a touch of Christmas because I couldn't do a tablescape and not bring it with candles. So these two reindeer that you see here, I decided I would move I had my tall jewels arrangement in the middle of the table, and I was looking around and I said, what can I do because of the white candles and the silver that you see? So I took the reindeer that are going to be at my fireplace and I moved them to the table and I put them in a round tray that I had. I'm showing you how you can use your trays to decorate too. These two reindeer that you see here came from At Home. Now, these reindeer were silver. The standing and the sitting reindeer, they were originally silver. And I, painted those in an acrylic paint. And then I put a gloss paint over them. And they turn out really, really nice and wonderful because I wanted some sizable reindeer near my fireplace. And I have my eye on some that Steinmart has that's so beautiful. But this is the way that I brought these out. And I love the way that they turned out. and the texture that was on them. And you have to paint them probably about 2 to 3 coats, and then you put a white gloss paint over them. And it's just, they turn out beautiful. And especially for this table, I'm taking a step back so you really can see, yes, this is the candlelit table with a touch of Christmas. And here you will see where I brought out my logo candles also on here, and my monogram plates that are on here too that I brought out. And these plates were brought a couple of years ago, and they have my husband's initial on them and my initial on them. And so I like this and the way that it turned out. And you can see I've used my napkin ring and holder again that we made and had in the last video. How versatile they are and how you can use them. These hurricanes right here that you see, I purchased from Home Goods last year, but they have beautiful hurricanes in the place now. I purchased these from last year, and they are wonderful for using so many things and for so many uses. I place as a filler inside of these hurricane jars my some feathers that I was working on one of my cones, and I had leftover feathers, so I just placed them down in here because when I moved them back to the sofa table that they were on, they're going to have these fillers, and I like that. And I'm using my LED flame-like candles in here because of the feathers. Okay, and let's move it on. You see these, I have used some of the candles that I did in a DIY with a lot of the bling on it. And this is actually a bracelet that I was no longer using and wearing. And I placed this bracelet around this candle. And it's just beautiful. And that's things that you can do when you are bringing your decor together. I love the way that this table turned out, and just placing different dishes, how it's just so nice. And I left my acrylic ice bucket on here because, like I said, when I set my tables up, because I know the thumb of rule, you should be able to look across, and I can see you. So sometimes, the designers' professional stuff that they give as advice on doing things and how things are supposed to be done is wonderful. But you can, when people sit down, the table itself is a conversation piece. So we can still hear each other. We can still talk to each other. So, it's never a problem with anything like that. But I do move candles over just a little bit so we can see directly to each other to see. But you can still set your table beautifully and however you want to set it. And this is just ideas. You may not use everything that has been placed on this table, but I love it. And to see when people come in, and I love the thing with the bench where I'm taking pillows and putting them with all of the decor, whatever I'm using, whatever I'm doing at that time, I'm coordinating the bench with it as much as I can. And it's just so nice. Even the studs and the grayish blue bench just blends in so well. Now, these are some things that I'll be putting back. I just thought about this table today and doing it, and I'll be putting this back, in place because the next table is Reindeer in the Forest. I just had to complete one more project of a Christmas cone that I'm doing to complete that so I can bring it to you. And that is the very next table that you will see because I'm doing my beautiful, wonderful, lovely Christmas cones. And they are so nice. And I'm going to actually give you a sneak peek at the one that I decked out in feather and false leather. It's white. All the cones are some kind of white and different textures and things. So it's just bringing it in together. But I thought this was wonderful and beautiful. I was talking to a young lady, my sister actually, who was asking me, where are the themes coming from? What are you doing to do this? I said, think about something. Look, you can do a snowman table. You can do a sleigh table. Anything that has to do with Christmas or just a theme that you have in your home, and your eye can catch something and you just put it together and, take out of yourself and put the table together and put whatever you want to put there. That's my beautiful long arrangement right here that I made that is definitely going to be on my next table and the fire and ice table that I'm have to do before the Thanksgiving, because my Christmas table is my Thanksgiving table, and I can't wait to do that one. But I wanted to bring this one because it's so beautiful, and just thinking about different centerpieces that you can use. I love this more than anything. I love that reindeer centerpiece that I use. I love that more than anything else. And it just brought a niceness in how you can use the trays in your decor. So give me 1 second and I'm going to show you the cone I've been working on for my reindeer in the forest that is coming up soon. I should be posting it this weekend. Okay, yes, as promised, I'm just going to give you a quick sneak peek. This is my feathered in leather and so this is some of the things I've been working on. I'm doing these cones, Christmas cones, and all types of textures, and I like this in the way that it turned out. Now, doing this particular cone was more tedious than I thought it would be because the false leather didn't stretch as some of the material that you get, like the fox fur and all that. It stretches, so you're able to make it. So this took up a little bit more time, but I like the way it turned out, and that is different, and it's going to go really nice with my display. Now, these reindeers will not be in that display that I'm going to do with this reindeer in the forest, but I love this and how it turned out and how the whole table turned out. And I have, if you saw one of my other videos, I showed you one of the cones that I had done in another material because I'm mixing up the materials on the cones. These were cones that I brought from Pure One, and last year I did the theme, my Christmas theme, from the place that townhome that we lived in and have downsized to come to. We were in a larger one coming to this medium-sized one. So when I was in, my color scheme was green and the lime green and the red. Just the traditional Christmas was red and gold, and I brought these from Pure One, and these were gold. They were gold Christmas cones, and so and they were a wire Christmas cones. So this is some weight on this too, and so it was just beautiful taking these and transforming them to what I'm doing now. And have been working on these. So I am now finished with these. Going to finish up one more that I'm doing in another texture. So all this will be in reindeer in the forest that is going to be coming up. But I love this candlelight table setting. I just had to throw this in. And just bringing these to you to inspire you and tell you, these dishes that I already had, that you can use stuff that you already have, bring it together. It's so lovely when you take colors like the white and silver and bring it together like that. And it's just so beautiful. And I'm filming at night, and it's wonderful. And I want to just do some close-ups. Don't want to shake my camera so you can really see how well everything looks, and it's so nice. I really love, because I see the Christmas balls all the time that people use as fillers, but those feathers are so nice as a filler. And I love these flameless candles. I love those. So this is this is called table number 4, Candlelight with a touch of Christmas. As always, I want to tell you, God bless each of you, my wonderful subscribers, and the wonderful words of encouragement that you leave is outstanding. It's just so beautiful to see people come together. It's amazing. It's not to be taken for granted. I don't take it for granted, because we are living in a time that people don't do that. You know, people are not doing it. But to see a group of people come together in such a very broad range atmosphere and encourage and build one another up is so exciting. So God bless all of you. Get your decorating on. This is the time and this is the season. Get your themes out. Go through your house and bring it all together. God bless each of you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Friday is up. I'm up very late tonight. Friday is coming over into the morning, in a work week for some. And just be blessed. Just be blessed. Do your best and be blessed. God bless all of you. I thank you for your encouraging words. I thank you for your love. Happy holidays. That's what I'm going to begin to say now, because we're going into those holidays. We got about a week or so, and we'll be going into Thanksgiving about 2 weeks. So happy holidays, everybody. Get your decorating on. Have a blessed and wonderful evening. This is Miss Lynn from Lovely Decor.